You already know what it is, man. I'm here. I'm on a mission to become bilingual. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty proficient in Arabic, so I'm continuing that. I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna get on here. I'm gonna show y'all what I can do. I'm gonna show y'all what I got. You know what I'm saying? I got actual skills, knowledge. You know, I can use my knowledge to verify or debunk. So that's all I'm doing, man. I'm chilling. I got YouTube playing in the background. I'm just gonna put up the Duolingo. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out Duolingo. Been continuing my studies via Duolingo. Might call one of my homies over there in Iraq. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know it's a global gang, my nigga. Hold on. Let me see if this nigga's awake. He over there in Iraq. Let me see. See if my Iraq homie. Let's see if he's up. Y'all gonna hear me talk to him. The great trio. You know what I mean? Let's see if this guy's awake. Probably sleeping. It's like 3 in the morning over there. All right, my Iraq niggas sleeping. My Iraqi and African niggas is sleeping. I got one of my one of my boys from North Africa and Iraq. Shouts out to them, man. I'm really trying to be global. Y'all already know. And I got the YouTube playing in the back, so I'm gonna go on mute and I'm just gonna be here doing my Black Arab study. You know what I'm saying?
جبس بهر
ب أ ه أ ر
Myron cooking in the background. I'm gonna just let it off mute. There's a lot going on anyway. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Shouts out to all my dogs everywhere, worldwide, global gang. Ah!
ج
ديج جوت
ج أو ت
طاجي
ت أ ج إ
بيج
ب إي ج
جوجوج
Jou. Jou.
Y'all see it, man. Tijaj.
جوجوج
Beige.
بيج
Juju.
جويو
Diaj.
دياج
Yeah, Diaj. And then
تيجاوج
K.
he going off, man. See, that's the thing about Myron. He good when it comes to breaking down male female stuff. But he always go into the racist shit. Fuck, nigga. Oop,
رو
Ki.
oop. He,
K. I.
يكي
yaki.
I. I.
Yaki.
Ya.
Yeah.
K. I.
وجك
Washk.
Wa. Ja. K.
كيكيك
Kiki. Karka. Alright. Karka. Okay. I like the magic. There's wash. You. And we got Karka, which is 9 and 3. And we got Tuku Taku, 7 and 5. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Knocking them out. Knocking them out. The Arabic studies, man. We getting it in, man. You want to learn Arabic? Come to me. I'll teach you Arabic. You want to learn Arabic? Come to me. I'll teach you. All right, here we go. What else, y'all? Baku, Kari. This is Karkara, and Jushi. We killing it, man. 100%. All hundreds. All hundreds. Get my points up, man. And practicing these letters, man, so I could be nice with the reading. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep on going. Next, Yazoo. This is how Hauta. Switch it up.
هودة زبط
Zipped.
sweat yellow stickies in my
جداً.
mind.
كهار.
جزو.
Emotional front line. I couldn't care less, I'm transfixed in this absolute bliss.
All right, Jeddah. Jeddah. Do I put an H at the end now?
جهز.
Oh, I cheated on that one. That's not fair. Baka. Baka, 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 baka.
بكة. كهار. بتو. ززر. هدى. كهار.
جزو.
سيد.
Karaz. Okay, this is Sita. Oh fuck, I fucked up. Yeah, I got them vibes tonight. Alright, we going through the same ones again right here, but it's all good.
هود. كوثر.
Kausar. Kahar.
سيد.
Sayyid. Hayya.
هودة.
Kausir.
كهار.
Look, my reading's up. How hard?
صهب.
Huh?
صهب.
So what?
سهب
Sub? I can't even tell what he's saying. Sub, sub. Oh, it's silent. I can't even hear the huh. That is a wow. I mean, that. Okay. Said. Okay. All right. Here we go. We going through the same ones again. It's all good though. It's all practice.
سهب
Okay. So it was silent. Soup. Y'all gonna see me put this work in, nigga. All right, here we go. Let's jump into a more advanced lesson. We're gonna learn how to discuss geography. What the fuck is this? Huh? All right, I'm being distracted. All right, anyway, if I'm gonna leave any message, I would say, be a leader. Don't be a fucking follower. There's way too many followers nowadays. Everyone is just copying what everyone else is doing. It's just corny, bruh. I'm not gonna lose myself. Don't get lost in the sauce. Don't get lost in the sauce. Go hug your dad. What the fuck? Don't talk to me about affection. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting text messages. All right, nature. Tabia. Tobia. I want to say this. I want to give a shout out to all the Muslims. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know, y'all are stars. Y'all are the stars that shine in the night sky. Y'all are the stars that shine in the night sky. And now I understand why the symbol for Islam is a crescent and a star. You feel me? Because a star gonna shine in the darkness.
جزيرة.
Jazira.
أحب الطبيعة.
Okay, so I love nature. I like nature.
نعم، أحب مدينتي.
Yes, I love my city. Yes, no.
نعم، أحب الطبيعة في قريتي.
Alright, so I like the village. Kariyati. And I like the nature in my village. That's what it is. I like the nature in my village. Kariyati.
لا أسكن في قرية.
No. La eskun. I do not live in a village. Let's play that again.
لا أسكن في قرية.
La askun fi qarya. Yeah. No, I do not live in a village.
جدتي تسكن في بيتي.
All right, Jaddati. So Jaddati is my grandmother. Taskun. So my grandmother. Wait, my grandmother Taskun. Taskun is live, but I'm wondering why it's Taskun. Maybe it's because, yeah, I'm not sure. All right, my grandmother lives in. And what is that? Beiti? My house. Okay. Why is it this though?
تسكن.
She lives, it's Tusk. Right.
لا تسكن في مدينتي يا سيف.
Oh, man, sorry. I'm getting text messages. All right, anyway, let's play that again.
لا تسكن في مدينتي يا سيف.
لا تسكن في مدينتي.
مدينتي.
Yeah, Seth. Where's Seth? I think this is Seth right here.
سيف. كاري لا تسكن في الجبل للأسف.
All right. So Kari does not live in El Jebel, the mountains. Live in the mountains. What does that say? Hold on.
كاري لا تسكن في الجبل للأسف.
Lil-Asaf. Okay, I just learned this. Lil-Asaf is unfortunately. Carrie does not live in the mountains, unfortunately. Lil-Asaf.
مايك يسكن في القاهرة.
Mike يسكن في القاهرة. Cairo. Okay. Mike lives in Cairo.
لا يسكن في جزيرة.
So Yaskun is being used for guys and Taskun is being used for females. But I thought Taskun is like you. Hold on, let me check the AI. Does Taskun in Arabic refer to a female living somewhere? Or does it mean you live? Alright, so the Arabic Taskanun typically means you live, masculine singular, or she lives, depending on context and dialect, while the feminine you live is taskunin. Okay, taskunin. But it can also relate to dwelling. All right. Okay. All right, so la taskun fi. He does not live in or on an island. Jazira.
الإسكندرية مشمسة جدا.
Al-Iskandiyya. All right, that's Alexandria.
الإسكندرية مشمسة جدا.
Al-Iskandariya. mush what?
الإسكندرية مشمسة جدا.
Mushmissa Jiddan. So Jiddan's very. Alexandria is very. Ooh, mush. All right, I'm gonna say it's sunny. That word is sunny.
الإسكندرية مشمسة جدا.
Mushmissa. And I only know that because we're discussing geography. They're not gonna say small.
الإسكندرية مدينة ساحلية
I
في
forget how you
مصر.
say small. How do you say small in Arabic? I know it's not Sagira. Oh, it is Sagir. However you say it. Sahir. Let me switch up the music.
الإسكندرية مدينة ساحلية في مصر.
Al-Iskandiyya. Okay.
الإسكندرية مدينة ساحلية في مصر.
Oh my gosh, people are so distracting, bro. All right.
الإسكندرية مدينة ساحلية في مصر. الإسكندرية مدينة ساحلية في مصر.
Medina
مدينة
Sahaliya.
ساحلية.
What was the last word?
الإسكندرية مدينة ساحلية في مصر.
Fi Misr
في
in Egypt.
مصر.
All right, so Alexandria is a city in Egypt. Oh shit, Alexandria is a coastal city. So Sahaliya means coastal. Sahaliya. Sahel meaning in Arabic shore or coast. Okay, the Sahel. Okay, Sahil. And is that the same word referred to for the African region? Aha. So we got Sahel and Sahara. Both are Arabic words that we use geographically for Arabic. Bet. Sahiliya, coastal. That's easy to remember. Sahil and Sahara. Zahara. It's just like Sarah. Sahara meaning in Arabic. It means desert, obviously. So Sarah, Sahara. Sarah mean, okay, let's see if it's the same thing. Sarah meaning in Arabic. Joy or delight. Okay, it's different. Sahara and Sahara. All right. I think they're different S sounds. I am from Ana min Iskandariya fi Misr. Ana
أنا
min
من
Iskandariya
الإسكندرية
al-Iskandariya fi
في مصر.
Misr. Man, it's getting cold in here, bro. It's freezing. I'm on my Arabic studies, man. Let's go. La.
لا لا أسكن
في جزيرة.
جزيرة.
Yeah, جزيرة. Yes, I like the nature in my city.
نعم
أحب
أحب
nature. Damn, I forget what nature is. How you say nature again? It's not Saria. What is Saria? I forget. The nature.
الطبيعة.
الطبيعة. I'm gonna go with that because it's the only one that got an L in front of it. في
في
مدينة.
مدينتي.
So الطبيعة. الطبيعة. Nothing but hundreds, nigga.
Get more with Super Duolingo. Go ad-free.
Let's recap this level with a reward at the end. All right, tin. So this is tu.
Tu.
This is tan.
تن
Ten. This is tu. Oh, this is tun.
تو
Tun. Tin.
تن
Bait.
بيت نعم تو
What the? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That's the first one I got wrong. Not paying attention, man.
Tu.
Easy money. Left it on the floor, bro.
مدينة سافانا مدينة ساحلية في ولاية جورجيا.
All right. The city Savannah is a city. Okay, Medina, Safana, Medina, Sahalia. Okay, the city Savannah is a coastal city in Walia, Georgia. Walia, the state of Georgia. Wilaya. The city Savannah is a coastal city in the state of Georgia. What the I put that. The city of Savannah. Are you kidding me? I gotta put of?
لا أسكن في ولاية كاليفورنيا.
Man. لا
لا
أسكن
في
and I heard California.
لا أسكن في ولاية كاليفورنيا.
ولاية state.
ولاية كاليفورنيا. أنا من مدينة فلسطينية مزدحمة.
Alright. I am from.
أنا من مدينة فلسطينية مزدحمة. أنا من مدينة فلسطينية مزدحمة.
مزدحمة. Is that expensive or crowded? Muzdahima. It's crowded. I am from a crowded city of Palestine. Fuck. I am from a crowded Palestinian city. All right, yo, I guess that's it. They cut me off right there. You know, I left easy money on the floor, but I made progress. So that's all that matters, right? We progressing. Damn, they cut me off, man. See, that's what I don't like. They made it like less and less accessible. Do I got 350? No, I don't got 350. Do I got a heart? All right, we're gonna practice to earn hearts, man. Like, y'all supposed to keep people on your app, not kick people off. I know y'all trying to get paid and shit, but damn, see, I'm fucking up.
طاج. حط.
Right here.
ق.
Hit.
حط.
Let's switch up the music.
عطي.
Ati. See, I'm not doing all that in Arabic. They're gonna get it. When I speak to my Arabic friends in the beginning, they're gonna get an Anglicized / Latinized rendition of Arabic, man. Word. What?
طخ.
Okay. The dot on top is always the kh, 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 kh.
جطوطة.
The dot on the inside is the J.
دوز. عطي. جدج. دوز.
Damn. Jadash. It's getting a little bit harder now.
جدج. حت. حت. قط. دوز. 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 هل اسمك جودي؟ هل اسمك
Hal Ismik Judy.
جودي؟
Hal Ismik. Is your name Judy?
دوز. دوز. دوز.
What is your name? Ma
ما
Ismak.
سمك.
Shit.
اسمك يا باب.
I don't know what ma'am is. It's Ustada. That's like Spanish.
أستاذة.
Okay, usted in Arabic and Spanish. That's interesting. Ustada. It's like usted in Spanish. Okay.
جار.
Jar.
جار. جار.
Why is Obafemi fighting Javon Evans in a match we know he's not gonna lose? Because he's getting moved up. Like, are you serious? Was this a serious match? It makes sense, though.
تبي. بوت. ثوب. بيت. كجد. إي. أو. أوع. إيز. أب. أب. سمد. سمد. بسام. eat she كج أب boot she كجد بسام
Bassam. Okay. Arabic is very phonetic, man. Very, very phonetic. That's why it's easy to learn. Well, I ain't gonna say it's easy to learn, but like when you look at transliterations, it's so straightforward. All right, so I got 2 hearts now. I want to double back on this. Oh shit! I can only make 2 mistakes. Done.
10
Oh shit! Hold on. And I almost screwed that up so fast, bro. God damn. Done.
10 تو بيت
Ain't leaving no money on the floor. No money on the floor.
نعم
Naam.
بيت تن تو
I'm not hearing the end, but it is what it is. Tu. All I hear is tu.
تو
I don't hear no
أنا من مدينة فلسطينية قديمة جدا. أنا من مدينة فلسطينية قديمة جدا. أنا من مدينة سافانا في ولاية جورجيا. أنا من مدينة سافانا في ولاية جورجيا. أنا من مدينة سافانا في ولاية جورجيا.
Where's Savannah? أنا من مدينة سافانا في ولاية جورجيا.
أنا من مدينة سافانا في ولاية جورجيا.
There it is.
سافانا. أنا من مدينة سافانا في ولاية جورجيا.
في ولاية
جورجيا. مدينة سافانا مدينة ساحلية تاريخية.
Alright, Medina Savannah.
مدينة سافانا مدينة ساحلية تاريخية.
is a man.
مدينة سافانا مدينة ساحلية تاريخية.
Tere.
مدينة سافانا مدينة ساحلية تاريخية.
The city of Savannah is a something city. Is a historic coastal city.
ساحلية.
Sahilia.
تاريخية.
Tere. Terehia. Tariq. It's like history. Tariq. Alright.
أنا من ولاية جميلة في أمريكا. أنا من ولاية جميلة في أمريكا.
Alright. أنا من ولاية. So I am from
أنا من ولاية جميلة في أمريكا.
a beautiful state in America. So أنا من ولاية. I am from a state. Then we got to put beautiful.
جميل. في
أمريكا.
أمريكا.
Let me make sure I got that right.
أنا من ولاية جميلة في أمريكا. مدينة سافانا مدينة قديمة جدا.
The city of Savannah is a very old city.
أنا من مدينة فلسطينية كبيرة. من مدينة. أنا من مدينة فلسطينية كبيرة. كبيرة.
أنا من مدينة فلسطين كبيرة.
أنا من مدينة قريبة من البحر الأبيض المتوسط.
قريبة.
أنا من مدينة قريبة من البحر الأبيض المتوسط.
Okay, it's going to be a little difficult. This is a hard exercise. So أنا من مدينة. I'm from a city. قريب من, near البحر. Is that البحر? البحر. البحر has to be a sea. The Mediterranean Sea. I'm from a city close to the Mediterranean Sea.
أنا من مدينة قريبة من البحر الأبيض المتوسط.
It's so interesting what they call the Mediterranean the White Sea, and they call the Red Sea the Red Sea. All right, so let me ask it. Why is the Mediterranean called the White Sea in Arabic? Cardinal directions with colors. Where west, the Mediterranean lies from the air, is white, contrasting it with the Black Sea. Oh, shit. Okay. The Black Sea, and then you got the Red Sea, and you got the White Sea. Oh, shit. It's crazy what you can learn from language.
لا أسكن في ضواحي مدينة لوس أنجلس. لا أسكن في ضواحي مدينة لوس أنجلس.
What's أسكن? لا أسكن. What's أسكن?
أسكن في. لا أسكن في ضواحي مدينة لوس أنجلس.
ضواحي. Did I hear ضواحي? ضواحي.
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 لا أسكن في ضواحي مدينة لوس أنجلس. مدينة.
لوس أنجليس.
أنجلس. لا أسكن في ضواحي مدينة لوس.
What's ضواحي? I do not live in a suburb. ضواحي. Knock that shit out. No incorrect. Oh, 100%. No errors. You see how we do it? No, I'm not doing that right now. I'm not doing legendary yet. All right, so we learning how to discuss geography. How long I've been on here? I put in 49 minutes so far. What's the next one looking like? We'll go back to letters. We're going to end this with an easy one. Z. All right.
زه. ها.
جا ها آ بيهد با إي ها إي دا
ته.
تا أو ها
رهاه.
Wow. What a word.
رهاه. ها.
ها
هاواي.
ها أو آ إي
Fuck. Hawaii. Okay, I see. Hawaii.
سا
I got one more heart.
روس. تس.
Bus.
تا أ سا
بوسة.
Busa.
با أو Ça. A.
جس
Ja. I. Ça.
سيسي
Sisi.
سسس
Sesses.
Ça. 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 Ça.
بيبسي
Bipsy. They do say it like that. Bipsy. All right.
Ba. Ba. I.
Bipsy. What? Man, I'm out. What was it? Bib. Oh my goodness, man. Whatever. All right. How much time we put in? 51 minutes. That's good, man. That's almost an hour. That's almost an hour. Sheesh. You can end that right there. That's good. But in an hour, ain't nobody else doing that. Can't nobody else show y'all. Can't nobody else show y'all that. You know what I'm saying? That they got actual skills. All these niggas just get up here fucking being entertainers, like jesters. That's what I call them. They jesters. They got no skills. Can't show nothing. Just up here entertaining. Can't teach a damn thing. Nigga, we different around here. How you say I'm different in Arabic? Ana mukhtalifa. Mukhtalif. Ana mukhtalif. Not mukhtalifa is for a female. And for a male, you say ana mukhtalif. Let me put that. Let me put that in there. I'm about to dare to be different, man. That's what it's about. Dare to be different. One cardinal thing everyone should have been taught as a kid is don't be a fucking follower. But everyone's a follower nowadays. And I ain't mad. Y'all do y'all. You know what I mean? There's only like 2% of us left that ain't followers. You feel me? Last of a dying breed. Damn, why can't I copy this whole statement, man? It is what it is. Where's my charger? It's a party on the elephant. BRB. favorite song right there. All right. Yeah. So I'm real curious as to, I've been thinking about the Islamic symbol, well, what's used to represent Islam, the emoji, things like that. The star and the crescent. I just looked it up real quick. And this is the wiki page, so I guess there's an entire history of the symbology that it's not necessarily isolated to Islam. So we're gonna see where this takes us on this journey. All right, star and crescent. The crescent moon. See the Islamic calendar. That might be what it is right there. Okay. The conjoined representation of a star and a crescent is used in various historical contexts, including as a prominent symbol of the Ottoman Empire, and in contemporary times as a national symbol by some countries and by some Muslims as a symbol of Islam, while other Muslims reject it as an Islamic symbol. It was developed in the Greek colony of Byzantium circa 300 BC, though it became more widely used as the royal emblem of Pontic king Mithridates the Sixth Eupator, after he incorporated Byzantium into his kingdom for a short period. So I know this is like the steppes period, right? Oh, Turkey. Oh, Turkey, modern Turkey. Okay, never mind. During the 5th century, it was present in coins minted by the Persian Sasanian Empire. Okay, so from Greeks to Mithridates of Byzantium, or Pontic, wherever, the Pontic king. Then the 5th century, which is 800 years after the Greek colony did it, you got the Persians, the Sasanians, who minted coins with it. The symbol was represented in the coins minted across the empire throughout the Middle East for more than 400 years, from the 3rd century until the fall of the Sasanians after the Muslim conquest of Persia in the 7th century. The conquered Muslim rulers kept the symbol in their coinage during the early years of the Caliphate, as the coins were exact replicas of Sasanian coins. Okay, so I understand. All right, get that shit out of here. Come on, bro. Yo, my gosh. Both elements of the symbol have a long history in the iconography of the ancient Near East, as representing either the sun and moon, or the moon and Venus, which is the morning star, or their divine personifications. It has been suggested that the crescent actually represents Venus, or the sun during an eclipse. Coins with star and crescent symbols represented separately have a longer history, with possible ties to older Mesopotamian iconography, however you say that correctly. The star or sun is often shown within the arc of the crescent, also called star and crescent or star within crescent. For disambiguation of depictions of a star and a crescent side by side, in numismatics in particular, the term pellet within, okay, I don't care about that. The combination is found comparatively rarely in late medieval and early modern heraldry. So I know a herald is like a messenger or news, right? Let me get the exact definition of heraldry. Heraldry is the art and science of designing, displaying, and regulating, or armorial bearings, such as a coat of arms. Okay, that's what I'm reading right here, which are used as symbols of personal, family, or corporate identity. It's like a logo, no different. Take a bite of my sandwich. Here it is right here. It rose to prominence with its adoption as the flag and national symbol of the Ottoman Empire. All right, so we understand that. But the Ottomans is faced the other way. I think they call it waning versus waxing moon or something like that. Here we go. This is it right here. In the latter 20th century, the Star and Crescent have acquired a popular interpretation as a symbol of Islam, occasionally embraced by Arab nationalism or Islamism in the 1970s to 1980s, but often rejected as erroneous or unfounded by Muslim commentators in more recent times. Unlike the cross, which is a symbol of Jesus' crucifixion in Christianity, there is no solid link that connects the Star and Crescent symbol with the concept of Islam. The connotation is widely believed to have come from the flag of the Ottoman Empire, whose prestige as an Islamic empire and caliphate led to the adoption of its state emblem as a symbol of Islam by association. That's very interesting because when I speak to the Palestinian brothers, they respect the Ottomans, or I should say the modern day Turks, who said, let the Turks handle what's going on in Palestine right now. You know, we don't mind being a part of Turkey's administration. So it seems like, you know, Arabs, they do have a lot of respect for the Ottoman Empire, which is the last great recent Muslim empire that ended with World War I. Back in about, 1914? And then after that, all the Turks and whatnot started to migrate to the United States, specifically in the Midwest. And then that's where you get Master Fard Muhammad and Elijah Muhammad up there in Detroit, learning about Islam. And then you see the spread of Islam in America. So technically, had it not been for the fall of the Ottomans, you may not see Islam proliferate in America. So one empire died over there, and then you see the roots be planted in America with the migrations. Maybe I shouldn't call Turkish people Arabs, but all right, no more music. No more music. Started in the late 19th century, immigrants from the Ottoman Empire began to migrate to the United States to find work or escape political conflicts. This immigration slowed in 1924 when the US government instituted immigration quotas that prioritized people from Northern and Western Europe, and picked up again after 1965 when the United States got rid of this quota system. So all them Arabs that came after 1965, I think they should probably thank people like maybe Martin Luther King, who may have had something to do with that in the civil rights movement. I got to look more into that though. So let's get some detail on this. But it says after this, Arab immigration mostly increased until 2017 and 2018, when new travel bans targeting predominantly Muslim countries slowed this immigration. President Joe Biden revoked the existing travel ban in 2021 when he took office, but the ban still significantly slowed Arab immigration to the United States. Let's see about this 1965 thing, because that date, I feel like, has something to do with the Civil Rights Act or something like that. Let's see if Black Americans played any role. Oh, shit. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. There should be absolutely no racist Arabs or anyone from any Muslim country coming over here having any problem with the FBAs. Because if it wasn't for the FBA brother, Martin Luther King, for example, them Arabs wouldn't be over here during the 60s. Yes, the 1965 abolition of the U.S. immigration quota system was closely linked to the civil rights movement and broader efforts against racial discrimination championed by figures like Martin Luther King Jr. Shouts out to the FBA brother, Martin Luther King. Shouts out to Martin Luther King. Civil Rights Connection. The 1965 Act passed amid the Civil Rights era shortly after the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and Voting Rights Act of 1965, embodying the same anti-discrimination push against Jim Crow laws targeting African Americans. Civil rights leaders and activists highlighted the quota's racist foundations, aligning immigration reform with the movement's goals of equality. Johnson himself, Lyndon B. Johnson that is, tied the reforms to ending birth-based discrimination everywhere in national life. Okay. MLK's influence. While MLK focused primarily on domestic racial justice, the civil rights momentum he drove, including mass protests and moral arguments against segregation, created political pressure to dismantle parallel discriminatory systems like immigration quotas. The reforms shared the movement's spirit, as noted by contemporaries, though geopolitical factors like Cold War image also played roles. There was no direct MLK advocacy on immigration, but the era's ethos directly enabled the change. It was the spirit of the FBA brother, Martin Luther King, that allowed for that quota, that 1964-1965 Quota Act to be dismantled. Civil Rights Act, what is it? 1965 Act. So, no Arab should come over here ever and disrespect the FBAs. Ever. Because if it wasn't for us, a lot of them would not be here, especially from the 60s forward. And prior to the 60s, yeah, some of them were here after World War One, like the Turks, but I'm not calling the Turks Arabs. But after the 60s, they would not have been here without the spirit of the FBA brother, Martin Luther King, and all the other civil rights activists. We made that happen. That's some quick history. Okay. They're saying Greater Syria. The first period of significant migration from the Arab world started around 1880 and lasted until 1924. During this time, roughly 95,000 immigrants came to the U.S. from what was known as Greater Syria, a region in the Ottoman Empire. This region included present-day Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, Palestine, and Israel. Oh, so they were Arabs. They weren't Turks. They were Arabs. But I know some of them were Turks. The biggest driver really was the sort of disintegration of the Ottoman Empire, which dissolved in 1922, and the financial pressures that were prevalent on Mount Lebanon in particular, says Randa Kayali, author of The Arab Americans. See, this is why it's important to know other people's histories. This is why I don't just study Black history. I know the white man's history. I know the Anglo history. I know everything about Western Europe. I don't know everything, but I know a lot about Western Europe. I know their history. I know the Islamic history, the medieval history. Because look at them. Some of them are Black though, like this brother here, this brother back here. But the rest of them, they look, they got the fezzes on. They look like Turks. Well, I'll just call them Ottomans, I guess. Once in the United States, many Arab immigrants found work in factories in the Northeast or the Midwest. Some of the first mosques in the country were built by Muslim Arab Americans in North Dakota, Michigan, and Iowa. Others worked as peddlers, settling goods door to door throughout the country. Because of the travel involved in peddling, by 1900, you would find a small Arab community in just about every state, just about any state. Though Arab immigration dropped during World War I, the major shift in immigration came in 1924 when the United States passed an immigration act known as the Johnson-Reed Act. This law established a quota system that favored immigrants from Northern and Western Europe, while severely restricting the ability of people from other parts of the world to immigrate to the United States. The Johnson-Reed Act slows immigration in 1924. The Johnson-Reed Act's quota system was in place for 4 decades, and it drastically reduced the number of Arab immigrants to the United States. With its passage in 1924, immigration from the Arab world dropped to about 1,000 people or fewer a year. After World War II, the U.S. began to make some exceptions that slightly increased the number of immigrants coming from Arab countries. The U.S. government made exceptions for doctors, scientists, engineers, and other people with sought-after professional skills who wanted to immigrate to the United States. As a result, many educated people from countries like Syria, Lebanon, Palestine, Jordan, Egypt, and Iraq came to the United States, marking the beginning of a phenomenon known as brain drain. The other exception involved refugees. The wars in Palestine in the late 1940s that led to the establishment of Israel and the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians led many to seek refuge in other countries. The Refugee Relief Act in 1953 allowed 2,000 Palestinian families to immigrate to the United States. The U.S. also accepted another 985 Palestinian families in the late 1950s and early 1960s. In 1965, the United States experienced another major shift in its immigration policy. The Hart-Celler Immigration and Nationality Act eliminated the discriminatory quota system from 1924, allowing many more people from outside Northern and Western Europe to immigrate to the country. This led to an increase in immigration to the United States from all over the world, including Arab countries. Then from 1966 to 1990, you see a rise in immigration from the Arab world. Some 400,000 people immigrated to the United States. Many of these immigrants were educated professionals or students who came to study at U.S. schools and found work in the country afterward. Others were refugees. In addition to Palestinians who continued to flee displacement and discrimination, The United States began to receive refugees from the Lebanese Civil War, which lasted from 75 to 1990. The fourth major immigration period from 1990 to present day has been very fraught. During this time, during this period, many refugees fled conflict in Arab countries, including wars that the United States had started. After the attacks on 9/11, the US began to require male Muslims over the age of 16 who had recently immigrated from Arab countries to submit annual photographs and fingerprinting, making many Arab Americans feel unwelcome in this country. All I'm going to say is, my people, we did a lot. We did a lot for everyone else when it comes to this country, bro. Nigga, we are FBA, nigga. We are FBA. We did a lot. If it wasn't for us, a lot of these people wouldn't be here because they were not wanted here. Straight like that.